Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast with Andrew and Simon.
Oh, okay.
Thought I'd go a little bit, is that casual today?
That seems more professional.
Sorry.
It's not our work names, but
that's what,
it does seem...
Yeah. I was thinking of it in a sense that, it's not our work names, but also, I guess, that is our... Wait, no, I think it's casual.
It's our government's.
Government name, yeah. The government named us that. We had no choice in the matter. When did you get your name? Because my parents didn't give me my name in like 2 weeks after I was born.
I don't know.
And my sister wasn't named a month until after she was born.
I don't know. How do you know that?
Well, they
I didn't know that was a common thing to know.
They just told me. It's very indecisive of people. And the crazy part is, my dad is called Andrew, so it's like it took 2 weeks to just give me the same name he has. And my granddad has. So
well,
cheers, parents.
Maybe the point was, see if they can come up with something better.
And they couldn't. So.
And then they were like, nah, let's just go with old reliable.
To be fair,
so you're called Andrew, but you have a brother.
Yeah.
Not called Andrew.
Yeah, but his middle name's Andrew.
He's older than you as well,
Yeah,
right?
so 2 brothers older than me, and they didn't go with Andrew for either of them, but they did go with it for me. I was the last child of 4.
Wait, one of your brother's middle name's Andrew?
Yeah, the first one.
But the other one isn't?
Not at all.
Yeah, he ain't part of the family.
yeah, sorry,
He
bro.
ain't got the Andrew bloodline,
you looked out, bro. But yeah, my dad's Andrew, my granddad's Andrew, and then get this. So I'm Andrew John, right? My middle name. So my dad's Andrew, my granddad's Andrew, my great granddad is John, and then the one after him is Andrew.
Mad.
I'm Andrew the 4th, John the 2nd.
You should do that. You should definitely you should change your name so you're like Andrew the 2nd.
That would be sick, yeah.
Or the Great. Put the Great in.
Yeah, I mean, that's got no relation to like actual...
No, it doesn't, but it sounds cool.
It does sound very cool. The thing is now, I feel like I've got some sort of responsibility to name my kid Andrew. My parents say, of course you don't, but now I'm like, well, okay, it's going to be the 4th Andrew in a row. Like,
But how many kids do you want? Do you want one kid or do you want more?
I mean, I would like more, but the way things are going right now, I don't even,
What?
No, I just mean, I don't know. I feel like having a kid in the world that we live in today feel like it's just torture for them, unless we bring them up right. I guess that's a responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
in
so
an ideal
you have
world,
one kid.
3 kids, I think. 3 kids.
What if you have one kid?
Yeah.
And it's a girl?
Andrea. Nah, we'll go back to the podcast where we spoke about baby names. One of them.
You're going to just give her like a random name like Elon Musk?
Yeah, I'm going to go on the internet. I'm going to type in...
You have to just go for something completely... You have to go for something that's already like words, but not a name.
Yeah, well, I'm on the internet right now because we've got computers. I'm going to type in RuneScape or something. No, I'll do World of Warcraft.
Oh my God.
Name generator. World of Warcraft. Name generator. Here we go. This is going to be the name of my daughter. Right. Okay.
Here we go. I mean, my first son is apparently being called Wars, so...
Yeah.
Go on then.
I'm trying to... These are all... Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh. Okay. So the name is going to be Killerlath. Quillerlath. I'll post it in the Discord so you can see how this is spelled. It's spelled, for those listening, Qillallath.
Killerlath.
Yep. So, welcome to the world.
That's going to be the name of your daughter.
Killerlath Shane.
I think you should go for something like something, where people are like, "That's a name." I thought that was just a thing. Like you should call her like Green Tea.
Oh, got you. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, something like that.
You just added it. Now, so sorry, that was a male human World of Warcraft character. So we can do female human, night elf,
days.
dwarf, gnome, Drenane, Worgon, orc, tauren, undead.
Stop. This is going too far.
Pick one
This is
name.
getting too far.
Human.
Orc.
Orc. Okay. Kahina. That's a cool name.
That's all right.
Yeah, Kahina Shane. Welcome to the world.
Oh my God.
Imagine.
You know, I had a really weird.
Go on.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, imagine like 3 years, whatever, I have a kid and I actually stick to it. And you're like,
oh my God.
What the fuck, Randy?
And then little Kahina meets Wars.
Best mates.
No, I was gonna say, right. This is very random.
Yeah.
This is a complete subject change. I had a dream last night.
Okay.
And you were in it.
Oh, tell me more. Was I caressing you?
No.
Oh, that's not a great dream then. Let's be honest.
No, so basically, I don't know why I was walking around like I obviously you forget most of the dream quite quickly.
Yeah.
But the bit I remember from it is I was walking around the street and I needed to go. I was going somewhere, and as I was walking around, I was like, right, I'll head there. And then someone goes, oh, you need to have shoes on to go in.
Okay.
So I'm walking around like the middle of this town without shoes on, and I bump into you.
Oh, did I have shoes on?
And then, yes, you did, yeah.
Standard.
But we then go to this little shop that sells shoes, and they only have like 3 pairs of shoes, but they're the wrong size. And then for some reason, you're like, oh, just get these, and they're like size 42.
What?
Or something like that. So they're like massive. I'm like, I can't wear these. And then someone comes over, gives me a soda,
Yeah.
and you take it off me, start shaking it, and then spray it up in the air, and it literally just lands on this old woman. And you burst out laughing, and the whole town looks at us and starts like wanting to like kill us.
Oh no.
Because you've just sprayed an old woman and laughed.
That's definitely something I would do.
And that's where I woke up. And I was like, what is the meaning behind this dream?
I don't know what it was, man. What could it be? Maybe it's just the fact that you need some shoes, Simon. Maybe you need to go buy some new shoes. Or
I think I need to buy some new shoes.
buy me some drink, buy me a kind of Sprite or something.
Or I need to
7 Up.
stop being I need to stop being barefoot.
You do that a lot, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't think I've worn socks probably 4 times in the whole of lockdown.
Oh my gosh, Simon. I think people prefer
Nah,
this
about
podcast now as
8
well
times.
because they can't see the fact that you don't have socks on. Do you have socks on
so
right
true.
now?
Sure.
No, you don't. You don't, Simon.
No, I don't. Of course I don't.
Gosh. To be fair, I'm wearing the socks that I slept in.
Oh, you sleep in socks?
Yeah, because you know
You're
why?
worse than me. You're worse than me. You're
Like,
worse than me.
I used to not. What I used to do is I used to get into bed, then I would tuck my toe into my other sock, and I would like fold it up and take it off. But there's a point in my life where I every time I did that, I wouldn't be able to sleep anymore. For some reason, when I'm in bed, I can't change the environment I'm in, so I get in with socks on, and then I take them off and I can't sleep, so I have to wear them now. I'm afraid.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's
I do think
weird.
I do think it's better to sleep without socks, but I just can't sleep without them. So
How do your feet not start like sweating?
I don't know.
That's gross.
Yeah, I do agree.
Considering how cold you want the room as well, like you always want rooms to be really cold.
Yeah, but that's because that's so I can. I like rooms being cold so that I can snuggle up
Wear
with
a hoodie.
Yeah, with hoodie or with like in bed, like put quilts on and stuff. So my dad sleeps with the windows wide open when he goes to bed. He wants it as cold as possible. Then he'll just put like 3 blankets on him and just like nestle in like a cocoon.
That's weird.
Yeah, a little bit weird.
No. The windows open isn't that weird actually.
There's fresh air in it.
I've done that. Yeah, it's fresh air and it does make your bed feel nicer.
Yeah, crisp. And you can also like
it's
hear the
warm.
birds and you can hear like the environment outside, which is always nice. It's always nice to be one with the nature, I'd say.
Until the morning,
Yeah. Then you want to close it.
where in London all you hear is
Literally, yeah. Just everyone always doing roadworks.
yeah.
They're in London or in major cities, they're never satisfied with the road. There always needs to be something changed with it. Road.
You're such a townsfolk.
Yeah. Man, I do miss a little bit of like home now, like the countryside, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't live in like countryside,
More like suburbs,
but I
kind
lived
though, right?
Yeah, and I miss just like a garden.
Yeah.
Like the fact I could literally just go out, like me and my brother could go out and just pass the ball about.
Yeah, that's sick.
Now I can't do that. I could go to a park, but
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Yeah. And you don't have anyone to kick a ball around with you, do you?
No, so right, I'm gonna expose him here.
Come on.
So when they announced, you could go meet your friends,
Yeah.
and you can go meet them, but you can't stand within 2 meters of them.
Yeah.
So, who was it who said Ethan went to the park that day or something?
Yeah.
Like, because they were allowed to go now. So Ethan went to the park and just had a beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, like, in our group chat, I said, oh, JJ, do you want to go to the park? We could take a couple drinks, take a football and pass it about. And he just put Lamau. And then I talked to him in person. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, you were serious? And I was like, yes. Like, I thought, we're stuck inside all day. The only time he goes outside is a run. I don't go outside. I was like, let's go to the park. Let's just kick a ball about.
Yeah.
We both like football. We both do that. And he was like, isn't that weird? Just me and you. And I was like, we've done it before. And he was like, I guess. And that was the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, how have I just been laughed at for suggesting going to put pass a ball about?
What I found funny is JJ's like, when everyone was talking about, soon, well, at the time, it was like, soon when they announced the like, lowering restrictions, we can finally go out and say, have like a beer on the park, 2 meters apart or whatever.
He never did that.
JJ's like, gas, can't wait. And I'm like, I've literally put in the chat, like, when have you ever gone to the park for a beer? Like, he never has.
You know what? He exposed me in Sidemen Sunday. I'm exposed him.
Hey, go on.
Right. We'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
So in the Sidemen Sunday video, you've watched most of it.
Yes.
Like 90%.
I have seen it now, guys.
You've seen all of it?
No, I've seen 90% of it.
Okay. So there's one bit where we're in the park.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So that's obviously the first time we've all hung out, minus Harry.
Yeah.
And we're all just sat there and we're kind of chilling. We started, we put the cameras down for a little bit just to chill.
Yeah.
Because this is the first time we've seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
And he literally goes, so I don't get it. Is this it? And we're like, yeah, we're just chilling. Like, get a drink, order some food here.
Yeah.
We're just, and he was like, how long we have to stay here for?
Oh my God.
And I was like, are you for real? He was like, why don't we just not like go home now? If we're not filming anything more, why are we not just going home?
He's been in the chat the whole time, like, I can't wait to just like go out again.
So Vic said to him, Vic was like, and then he tried using the excuse that people were taking pictures of him and stuff like that.
Oh, Mr. Famous.
And to be fair, no, they were.
Yeah.
There was one woman who was like incredibly rude. It was mad. But then Vic goes like, okay, if you don't get bothered for 5 minutes, you have to stay. Okay. And he was like, okay, sure, deal. Nothing happened for like 10 minutes. He was pissed. But yeah, he don't want to go hang out in a park.
When's he ever done that?
I want to go pass the ball about with someone.
Yeah.
I'm a cycle to you. Let's go pass the ball about.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, and no place.
That sounds dodgy.
Well, I say off the podcast, otherwise I'll just expose myself.
Yeah. I know a place.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Don't worry.
Oh man, yeah, but no, JJ's a big fraud. Always has been.
Well, Sidemen Sunday.
Yeah.
Basically, we did a calorie challenge. Sidemen, Harry's in Guernsey, so the 6 of us were able to meet up. Social distance and that.
They cooked, and, the government cooked you, right? With the whole, like, you can go meet up 2 meters apart, but only 6 of you.
So, I got 2 things, right? Mm-hmm. One is, the amount of times I get tweeted by people saying, like, why don't you just get a license from the government to be able to film together?
What?
Because, like, TVs have them.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, we're not a massive corporation like BBC.
Yeah.
They're not going to go like, oh, BBC, Sidemen, you can have licenses.
Yeah, and
that's not a thing.
Corporations will say stuff like, "Oh, we feel like as BBC, as people who are free media reporting on the current climate, we need a pass to be able to film." What's your excuse? Oh, sorry, government, we need a pass so we can eat 10,000 calories together. What?
Well, the other thing is, we were so careful with like meeting up and stuff. And literally, when we went to that park, there was literally 200 people all close together.
Yeah.
Not social distancing at all. Yeah. And I'm just there like...
Everyone's giving up.
What's the rules right now? Because ain't nobody doing nothing right now.
No. I think... obviously everyone's talking about like the second wave. Like, if there is one, probably will be, then... It's just, I think that they predicted that would be like... I think when it was like deep in the wave 1 or whatever, I think they did predict, to be fair, that there are going to be waves, and I think maybe the best thing to do is just accept those waves. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's not like highly infectious right now, go out a little bit more. Then when it is, stay inside. Then just keep doing that until we get the vaccine or whatever. But nah, the one point. So again, like all Sidemen videos, I started watching it. I've just got a problem these days with watching long videos. I don't know what it is.
I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like while I'm watching it, I should be doing something more productive. But I take the part I turned off, the exact part I turned off. And this is a running thing running theme that I'm mad at. Josh opens up his cupboard and he's got 3 tubs of Pringles sat in there, and he picks one out and he's doing it's 10,000 calories, 10,000 right each. And he's like, 10,000 calorie challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this tub of Pringles. Then he films like halfway. He's like, I'm halfway through it now. I think that's enough. I've done a decent job here. I'm thinking, Josh, you've got free reign now to eat whatever you want. Eat a tub of Pringles without any guilt, and you still can't finish it. I had Laura bought some Pringle tubes the other day. I'm sat there. I picked one up and I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a couple here and put it back in the shelf. Right. Next minute, it's 3/4 gone. I'm thinking, how have I done that then? And I'm not doing a challenge. I'm just...
But isn't that right at the start of the video? Josh does that.
Yeah, it's quite early on. Yeah.
So one thing is, you do not want to peak too early.
Okay. Yeah.
So I did a calorie challenge on my channel after the last Sidemen one to see, because I didn't eat in the first Sidemen one, and I had a Domino's pizza for breakfast.
Oh dear!
And I remember that finished me for the whole day. This time I did a Shake Shack.
Yeah.
And that's where the meme has come from. So basically I ordered a Shake Shack. I got a burger and cheesy chips.
Yeah.
And then JJ was like, oh, I'm going to order that too, because I told him how many calories it was. And then he ordered me an extra cheesy chips. And he then at the end is trying to expose everyone for not eating things. And he dives into the bin. This number 2 artist, top 2 artist, is elbow deep in an old bin going through my Shake Shack to find what's like a quarter of the chips left.
Yeah, amazing.
And then he finds a cheese pot, which I have to clear my name here. Okay. In one bag, he found 2 cheese pots.
Yeah.
One of them was mine. The other one was his.
Wait, so which one was the one that hadn't been eaten?
So the one that hadn't been eaten was his, and he didn't claim to eat it, but he then claimed it was mine.
Right, bit of dodgy stuff here then. Why? Hold on. He shouldn't eat cheese, right?
No, he didn't eat it. So when he ordered his second lot, he lifted one bag out of the bin, and in that was his box with stuff in, and my chips that were left. And 2 pots of cheese. So 1 cheese pot was from his meal that he just didn't eat.
I want to know, why does he order cheesy chips? Because
I don't think he'd meant to.
Right, okay, got you.
I think he ordered 2 cheesy chips.
Right, yeah.
And one of them was mine. And the other thing is, I got deducted the whole cheese pot because I didn't finish it. It's ridiculous.
That was his.
And he sat there, acting like 300 calories is the world. When he said he ate 8,000 or something. He ate 4,000.
Yep.
But it's that end to the video. It's weird because it's that end to the video is all over Discord or a Zoom call. And it's the funniest part. But obviously the whole thing is we don't want to do more Zoom videos because they're starting to not be as good.
Yeah, that was a nice thing of doing it. They're factoring it in, Same with this podcast. We've found that his podcast actually pretty decent now doing it online. So I think some things coming out of quarantine will. Are
you saying you want to continue like this?
I'm not saying necessarily that. I'm just saying it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. People actually really welcomed it, but it has been nice. I mean, I guess maybe certain weeks we could do it like this if it's a busy week or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it works. It works like this. We could just do it where if you're coming over, because you realistically when you can, you'll probably come.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm happy to. I would be happy to do it on Discord, but I'll be there anyway. I'd rather just come through. We've got a sign now, so
yeah. But we have to use the sign.
I mean, in the future,
really bring the sign in here. To be fair,
in the future, if we do true, you could actually. If we do, we could do extra segments. So we could do the podcast, and then we could just jump on here and do So you know how this week how we did the football tier list.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
But now I was going to say something in the middle of that. It's gone. Long gone.
But yeah, Sidemen Sunday was jokes.
So funny,
the amount of people that come in and the bit where JJ finds the cheese pot is one of the funniest moments ever. The way he goes, a cheese pot! And his eyes widen and he's so gassed and Harry just breaks out laughing. Oh,
so my whole Discord was saying you got to watch the end part. So I that's why I came back and finished it off. But Yeah, man. Yo, I want to speak about COD a little bit real quick. I know you may have had like a segue there, but so we spoke about on the last podcast, the last full podcast we did, that you were like literally 2 wins away from me. You're now,
what, as in?
Yeah, I think I was
as in ahead of you.
Yeah, you were 2 wins ahead of me. I was trying to catch you. Now, I'm pretty sure you're more than like 15 away. You're on like 53 or something.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not good, but I've got so much better.
Yeah. Same here. I've got a lot better as well. But the trouble is with my team right now. So I play with some people from my Discord quite regularly, and we just don't win anymore. There's a week where we winning like 2 games a night. It was madness. We don't win anymore, but we just go for kills now. I think we land, grab, like get a bounty, go and kill the bounty team, get a loadout, and we just like do really well. But then we just can't win because we don't play safe anymore.
Yeah, see, I was playing last night, and we were going like the last few games we were going for wins.
Yeah,
and I was just there like, this is actually really boring.
Yeah,
like you can go for wins through like tactical kills and stuff, but if you're like, I used to be gassed just by a win. Like regardless, if I got a kill, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like now, if I'm not getting like at least 5-6 kills in a win, I'm like, what was the point?
Yeah, I get you.
I literally just go, oh, I've just been like horribly carried and it's not fun.
Yeah, it's not too bad if like you get low kills, for example, and you actually haven't been camping. You just not found people and you just wormed your way through. But I know like certain people just literally just wait in the building the entire game and then win. I can't do that. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Do you know the person on COD Tracker who has the number 1 wins in the world has a Twitch, and I watch his Twitch, and the way he wins, he's got a 60% win rate, and the way he wins is he just they recons, they get a helicopter, go and do every recon on the map until they get circle peaks on everyone. Circle. Yeah, then they just get a helicopter, go to the top building anywhere, and just snipe.
Oh my god!
And they do get kills, to be fair, but we tried it and it just can't play like that.
See, we did that yesterday, and we were just like, this is just really boring.
Yeah.
So
I think one thing is like land quick and like you go for the kills, but then at some point you have to switch and be like, all right, we're going to play safe now, and go for the win. But we just can't seem to do that. But I've got my channel now, by the way, my Randolph Games.
Jeez, yeah, okay, there's one for the list.
One for the list. Yeah, to be fair, the one thing that has fallen off the list is the walks.
Yeah, no, bro, my whole list is gone.
Yeah, but it's because of the COD, man. So I've been doing COD now, trying to get them 20 wins. I've got 37 now, so I cleared that one off. But now I play so late in the night that I wake up so late in the day, and then my window for going on the walk or my run is gone. So I really need to sort that out.
So you've moved to Twitch, you've sorted channels.
Yeah.
You've got 20 wins.
Yeah.
You bunned off base set.
No, actually. So I've got a PO box, and the PO box messed up. Didn't receive any cards, but some of the cards are starting to arrive now. So I got 2 more. I got 2 base set cards, so I can actually.
Okay.
I haven't bunned it off, but it's definitely slow. I can finish that one soon.
Bro, I'm literally not doing a single one of mine. I just honestly at this point I don't know. It sounds sad. I just don't care about doing anything. I just want to stream.
Yeah. You've been going ham with streaming. You've been like every night playing COD, isn't it?
Yeah, which is annoying because it's like COD. Because obviously I stream as well and put it on Minimin's clips.
Yeah,
and it's like COD isn't the best game for doing that because titling and stuff. And if you're not as good as like Vic, Wars, etc., it's hard to. I can't drop a 20 kill game.
Nah.
So it's like watching me get 6-7 kills isn't that entertaining.
Yeah,
so it's like it's hard to.
I do funny moments on mine. So like if mine's not a good one, I just call it funny moments, and that gets around.
That's a good idea. I might have to steal that.
You should. But now I need to play more COD. So I've been playing COD loads, but not on camera because my PC is just not enjoying it. But I think I've started to fix it, so I might jump on COD more. Because the Randolph Games channel so far has just been COD. I've got Civilization playthrough on there. Going to do Forest career mode soon, but so far it's literally just been COD, and it's been old COD like a month ago. So I've been, I stockpiled videos, so I had enough. I think I stockpiled too much. So every gameplay is like a month ago.
Well, yeah, no COD. I'm enjoying it at the moment a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, my second channel is very, very slow right now. Like I have no idea what to record.
Yeah,
because honestly, FIFA is making people go insane. I saw Ethan and Josh both stream Weekend League this weekend, and I saw Ethan broke at least one controller.
Oh my god!
Like I witnessed it. It was funny, to be fair.
Raw. What, you throw on the floor?
But I just smashed it into the desk. I can't like bring myself to do it. I did it on I did it on my main account on Zidane Zone, but I don't want to stream it. I don't want to sit there and have to.
Yeah.
Like, if I play to the camera while trying to play, I can't play as well because you can't.
Yeah, I get you. It's like entertaining at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not a fun game to play.
Yeah, I get
like
you.
the way you win isn't. Like in COD, if you are good, even if you're talking to camera, you can you take on one person. As long as you're okay, you should be able to beat them.
Yeah.
Whereas FIFA is like a constant. You have 15 minutes of entire focus where if you slip up, you lose, and then the person will just sit there and play annoyingly.
Yeah, I get that. And you can't win then. You just can't get the ball off. Yeah.
So the game is honestly horrible. Like the amount of goals I saw Josh or Ethan concede, where I'm just like, how have you conceded that?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know what's happened here. Like, I've literally held up and my players passed it down.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Straight to their striker, he scores an open goal. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's annoying because I feel like FIFA just won't change because, like, I guess this year from the outside it seems to have been a success in terms of content because people still post content, and then it's like that's because of the SBCs, right, and all the challenges and stuff, and the new packs and the new player colours and all this.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't done that much different to last year, to be fair.
Okay.
And I know there's been a lot of hate this year.
Yeah.
I feel like this year's been the most vocal, like, what is this game?
Yeah, it seems to.
But people are still going to play it is the issue.
Yeah, and then FIFA 21 comes out, and obviously you start the cycle again, content until you get to the same point next year. So
that's what we said. How mad is it that FIFA is a game where you could put £100,000 into the game? Like, you could genuinely do that. And as soon as a date hits,
gone.
One date, that entire monetary value is worthless.
Yeah. And
that's actually ridiculous.
It is, yeah. And then you got obviously you guys, Josh, Nep, and everyone you guys content, so you're paying it for content, so you got a bit of an excuse. I feel bad for the people who just buy it for that actual club, to actually have a good team. Beyond content.
But then you can't you can't not, if you know what I mean. You'll lose everything. You'll lose every game if you don't.
True. Is that how it is now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember back in the day, you could literally make a silver team and actually do decent.
Well, I used to do a series where it was like, I don't spend money on it, or I can't remember if I spent any money, but it was very 4 months into the game, I'd get rid of my last bronze player.
Yeah.
Or I'd get rid of my last silver player and I'd have a basic gold team.
That'd be sick.
Now, if you don't have all golds in the first day, you won't win a game. You need to then get a Neymar within the first couple weeks.
Yeah, I remember.
It's ridiculous.
It used to be sick. 'Cause, remember JJ's race to Division 1. He would have legends, wouldn't he? No one ever heard of them, but have certain player that's doing bits for them. Is it Twig or something one year?
Yeah.
It's you have an attachment to them, whereas you just don't really get that anymore. You have to sweat it day one.
Yeah, it's ridiculous now, and it's the same players. You'll just see people using the exact same players. You would never ever see when JJ was doing Beast and stuff like that. Yeah. Him using Akinfenwa made everyone use Akinfenwa.
Yeah.
There is no chance now that you would use him because he isn't a meta player. He doesn't. It doesn't matter what football you play. You have to play FIFA.
Yeah,
that's what I learned. I used to play football in the game. I learned you have to play FIFA.
Yeah, you can't play.
You have to just sprint down the line, do a fake shot inside, and then pass it across and score.
Yeah, that's depressing.
And it's so. I'm honestly there. I almost don't want to play it next year.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stick to my career mode. I'll just do career mode. Leave it at
that. Speaking of things I hate,
go on. Leeds.
Wow. I was actually going to say Twitter.
Oh yeah.
So I watched the video last night that JJ linked in the chat.
Yeah, I watched half of that.
How Twitter changes your brain.
Oh, I didn't get that far.
That's the title.
No, is it? Oh, social media.
Social media changes your brain. Yeah. And one of them is Twitter, and it looks at TikTok, Twitter. And it's the first thing he says is basically the use of phone time on social media has gone up by this %, and so has depression. But does correlation equal causation?
Yeah, and did it?
Because the study that he showed that it did a bit. because you look at things like, for example, people on Instagram are showing you the best bits of their life, or they're showing you their bodies.
I got to that part where he's talking about like ripped guys, only showing you certain angles and all this,
And you compare yourself to them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're seeing, a really ripped guy, even if you're thinking to yourself like, oh yeah, like fair play to him, that's not me. In your head, you always compare yourself to that because that's what you see nonstop.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And on Twitter, obviously, people are only showing you what they want you to see, and that everyone does it to make themselves look better, realistically.
Yeah.
So it's a whole thing of you always compare yourselves to these, and you spend so much time on them that becomes your norm.
Yeah, I get that actually a lot.
Yeah. So I was literally there, like I was talking to Tyler yesterday. And I was just like, the amount of time I spend on Twitter on my phone is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to delete Twitter on my phone. Not the app. I'm not going to delete Twitter.
Just the app.
I'm not going to delete my account. I'm just going to delete the app, so I can't look at it on my phone.
I'm going to go on my screen time right now and see how much I spend on Twitter. But
how do you see this?
You go settings. Then there'll be scroll down a little bit. Screen time in the second block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you go see all activity. And there's a weekly average, but like obviously the week's just started.
Wait. Where does it say see all activity?
You see, it's like your screen time.
Oh yeah, see all activity. Yeah. Okay, so like for example, there's a way to go to yesterday.
How did you do that? Day.
At the top, yeah.
That's just today though.
No, at the top there's an arrow.
Wait, what?
If you click on one of the days.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Yes.
Okay. So for example, what the hell? I don't even know what that. Okay. Yeah. To be fair, mine's actually quite low, I think.
Yeah.
So I've gone on a random day like Sunday.
Okay.
How much time do you spend on Twitter?
On Sunday 7th of June.
Yeah.
I spent 1 hour 14 on Twitter.
See, I spent 45 minutes.
Is it your top app?
No, YouTube is an hour and 3.
Right.
But YouTube is a lot lower every other day.
Yeah.
Like every other day, it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitter's my main.
Every
Discord,
day I spend like an hour.
Yeah, I say it pretty the same. Yeah, an hour, 2 hours on Twitter the day before that. 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, just being honest, I was going to say this as well. I don't go on Instagram anymore at all. Like Instagram's not even.
Yeah, neither do I. I use WhatsApp for an hour a day as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, Twitter, I spend an hour a day. Like that's an hour a day on Twitter.
Yeah, mental.
To literally see the majority of stuff I see is literally all negative stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, this is me deleting Twitter.
I'll go for it. You do it right now.
Delete app.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bold move.
Deleting this app will also delete its data. Oh.
Nah, that's just like.
I know.
Yeah.
That's just like the password sign in.
Yeah, look at this Instagram, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes.
Deleted it.
20 minutes. You deleted it.
Yeah.
Oh. Probably should join you, really.
So, I'm interested to see by next week. Have I re-downloaded it? Have I noticed anything?
That's the thing, innit? So Laura's deleted. Laura used to have this thing on her phone where you can set like time that you can be on it per day.
Yeah.
So she used to set that, but you can easily just click ignore and go on it. So she's now deleted like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter off her phone. And like yesterday, for example, she just watched a film. She was like, I have nothing else to do, so I'm just gonna watch a film now. While she's doing like work and stuff, which is good, right?
That's what I'm hoping is like, because the amount of times I will just sit here and I'll look at Twitter instead of doing something.
Yeah.
And you pick up your phone every 3 minutes just to see what the timeline says.
Yeah, ridiculous.
And it's like, if you use that time differently, would you be like...
And you can still, like, for example, you can still go on Twitter if you want to. So you go on your browser, you can go on blah, blah, blah. But it's like... only to post
like when I'm here, I will.
Yeah. Because I think Casey did that. Casey Nast, I think he did that. And I think he kind of enjoyed it as well. So delete it off your phone. And then... For example, the way I would use YouTube is like go and post something. When you want to use Twitter, you go and do it for a reason rather than just like scroll blindlessly.
But yeah, so I'm deleting that, and I don't really use the others, so I'm not going to bother deleting them. Yeah. The one thing they said though, the one thing the guy says is like, TikTok has one feature which the others don't.
What was that?
So basically, all the others Twitter, Instagram, all of them, even though you can go on the like explore page, you will spend most of your time on your timeline or your notifications. Instagram, you'll just see your timeline. TikTok, everyone spends more time on the For You page. So TikTok is the only place where you see stuff that you're not choosing.
Got you.
So you could literally see. So the one thing he actually says is like the increase at the moment, because there's so many people on social media, the one way to get your name out there quicker is to go for shock factor. So he says you're seeing more and more controversial TikToks being made, etc., stuff like that, because that's the quickest way for your name to be out there.
I hear that.
And if you're only seeing your For You page and something is getting so many views so quickly, that's going to be in your For You page. So it's they're basically promoting things that are controversial and like giving you a negative mindset kind of thing.
I see that. Through the algorithm, because obviously, like the more people watch something, that's gonna.
So if Tony down the road posts a homophobic TikTok, and it's shocking that people will literally go like, oh my god, look at this. It gets so many views that it would start being pushed by the algorithm, and then it would be on your For You page. So they're then pushing that to everyone.
Because I know a lot of the time as well, like, say one of us will post something in the chat, and then you'll be like, oh, that was on my For You page as well. So it's like, I guess, slowly, there's certain, like, TikToks that will rise to the top because they are so controversial, and we'll all share them. So maybe at some point, the algorithm will become like a hive mind algorithm, and, like, everyone's For You page will be the same at a certain point.
And that's,
and then people can start, like, actually, like, changing our culture, because they can put something in there. Crazy.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't really use TikTok, to be honest. I watch a TikTok when someone links it.
I was the same. Like, I obviously I have a lot of fun when I'm on it, a lot of funny memes and stuff. But I haven't been on it as much as I say would go on Vine back in the day. If you know what I mean. Like, I just go on it now and then. And I kind of what I'll do is I'll go on it when someone will send a TikTok. And I'm like, oh yeah, TikTok exists, and I'll go through on TikTok then. After they sent me one. But I think to be honest, for me, COD has saved me a lot of social media. I just play COD now.
That's the thing. It's like, I know, because people aren't going to know that I deleted Twitter, obviously, on my phone. I'm going to load it up, and I'm going to have like 4 or 5 DMs being like, yo man, you want to play COD tonight?
True.
And I just haven't replied to any of them. So I'm going to it's going to be a thing of like, I'm just going to give my number, I think, to people that actually message me.
For sure.
And then just be like, here you go. Now you can actually
chat to them.
I'll actually read these ones, because I never really check DMs that much anyway.
No, I've got the thing on Twitter where it's like, you can message request, so you can message request me, and somehow they get into my notifications. So I'll have like a number of my messages. So I end up not replying to people on Twitter, like in my DM who I follow, because I've got like 9 notifications or whatever. I just leave it on that. So I'm bad at replying to Twitter. Bad at replying everywhere.
Well, quick brief mention of, I see a lot of tweets, talking of Twitter, about people telling me to cut JJ's hair off.
Oh, yeah.
So, firstly, it's like everyone is saying, oh, he got number one. And it's like, he got number one in Ireland.
Yeah, and on the independent chart.
Yeah. He didn't specify, yes. But it was very clear what he meant. Like, That's like going, oh, if I get a number one, I'll do it, and then he's number one in the first hour of the iTunes hip hop chart.
Yeah.
Like, that's not. It means number one, as in like the UK number one album.
Yeah, the official number one. I mean, it's
and also,
it's not saying that he doesn't appreciate obviously being number one in Ireland, independent, etc. It's just that like that's what he meant. When he said, like, that's what people strive for. Number one.
Obviously he does appreciate that massively, and it's sick. But he did say, I will cut it off if I get a number one album, and it's And then people are tweeting me saying like, oh, just do it while he's asleep. Just shave his hair off. What? Like, honestly, I will consider it. I will only consider it. I won't do it, but I will consider it if you send me a video of you shaving someone's hair off while they're asleep, because that is the most ridiculous thing in the world.
Yeah. There's no way.
Like, I'm not going to go shave his hair. That hair as well took him like 3 years or something.
Yeah. And he's a heavy sleeper as well. You could do it, but he'd still wake up, And
it's just that's assault.
Actually, it's not right. It's not even right.
He's asleep, and I'm just going to go in with a razor and try and chop his hair off.
But he did bits, man. He went up against. He got number 2 weeks in a row, right? The first week, obviously, he went up against 1975. Then next week it was Lady Gaga. So I think if Lady Gaga, didn't drop an album, he could have got number 1 the next week.
Yeah,
with the level of obviously pushing it again, blah blah blah. But now shout out to him. I think
2 weeks.
Yeah, the sales he got as well. The sales he got a lot of sales. So compared that to a lot of rappers who were first week album sales, he did really well. Even including American artists as well. Who obviously
that's
have
the thing. I
audience.
think that first week was that's the KSI fan base pushing it.
Yeah,
and then the second week is people who see it as number 2 are listening to it, going yeah. Actually, this is good. This is really good.
And it's people just continue the streams.
I know a lot of people obviously they won't want to listen to it because it's KSI.
Yeah,
there are people that literally will go he can't do that. He's not a rapper. He's a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
But then that second week, I think it's a lot of people listening to it going oh, okay, this is actually
for sure. Yeah, no, he did really well, and it just shows you 1975 week 1 number 1, right, and then week 2 number 5 or 6. It just shows you the power of the label pushing that 1 week and not the actual fan base.
Yeah,
which is a bit annoying. For
sure. But yeah, he did bits. He's not losing his hair.
You know what I was super annoyed at?
What
is that? So the Night to Remember track. When the deluxe dropped, they didn't have my artist name sorted properly. It linked to some other Donny. Again, yeah. So it took him. It wasn't the same thing with us though, because obviously that was Randy. But there's a guy who does jazz music or something that always gets confused with my. I don't know how I spoke to JJ's manager and he was fuming because you clearly can't mistake it. This guy gets less than 1,000 plays per song. Anyway, so my monthly listeners. I'm so close to 1 million, right? I'm so close. Yeah. I got to 9. They finally added it. So then because obviously if my name's not linked, I'm not getting any of the monthly listeners. It's just the other guys. So they finally linked it, and I finally got to 999,000 monthly listeners.
No.
And then now obviously it's dropped a bit, and I'm now at 989,000.
Okay, well, if 10,000 people are watching this or listening to this, please go listen to Randolph.
Yeah,
even if it's just for this month, just to get him over 1 million.
I just wanted a screenshot of hitting 1 mil.
That's an achievement. That is a really good achievement.
Yeah, it would have been sick. But then I'm saying, so if they actually got my name right originally, probably would have hit it. But that's okay. I'm not bitter about that at all.
So Randolph 989,500.
Yeah, man.
Randy 270,000.
Yeah. We're going to clear a rascal now.
You know what? The Helium song's on 1.7 mil.
Yo, shout out to everyone supporting. That song's done really well, man. I'm really happy with that song.
Yeah.
We've got an idea for the next one, right?
Even Survive the Night. I'm up to 358 now. Ooh. Survive the Night's it's on 930,000 as well.
Go on. Well, yeah, 70,000 people who've listened to this, go and whack on Survive the Night.
That's sick.
Actually, that's easier than listeners. Obviously, 10k listeners means 10k individual people, 70k streams. If you're watching this podcast, go and play a song a couple of times.
Let's see if we can get it by next week.
Next week, see if we can get to 1 mil next week on the Survive the Night track. Anyway, I think you were going for the same segue that I was going. So, obviously JJ hasn't shaved his head, but if he did, and then if he
I was.
And if he needed to moisturize that head, why doesn't he turn to?
You should use Lumen.
Let's go, Lumen skincare. So here's the cold hard truth, guys. Your skin has needs. If you want to look as good as possible for as long as possible, you need to address them now. We get it. You might not know where to start, but there's a company that's taken all the guesswork out of it for you, Lumen.
Lumen is on a mission to help give men the amazing skin they deserve through high-quality, expert-created products delivered right to your door.
All of their products are formulated specifically for men's skin and made to target skin issues with maximum efficiency. Bro, I'm going to say efficiency. Using top-notch ingredients like charcoal, green tea extract, and vitamin C.
That's your daughter, green tea?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. You need good skin health, especially as you get older, to prevent long-term damage, or as Randolph calls it, boomer skin.
Well, yeah, so they sent me this product. They didn't send Simon, and he's a bit mad at that, but I said that's because Simon's got
really mad at it.
Great skin though, bro.
I need to, start looking after it more.
Yeah, for sure.
I had stuff ages ago. I had stuff like 4 months ago, and it ran out.
Well, we'll get them to send some to you because I've been using it and it's amazing. They sent me 3 products. They sent me an exfoliating gel, which I have to use when I've got dry skin. So you got dry skin, put that on, it sheds a bit your skin or something. Then I've got this like charcoal one. That's really cool as well. Yeah. I put that on, wash that off, and then I got some moisturizer. And bro, it's been like I've been using it. Because I've been like staying up so late and not doing much, just sat at home playing COD and all this stuff. I started to develop a few spots because I've been sleeping late. I used this, and like within a couple of days, everything disappeared, and my skin is super soft, man. Ooh, Laura's been really proud of it. Okay. So shout out to Lumen. You know, guys, this is for men as well. We don't take care of our skin as much. Like we wash our face, go in the shower. I hope like you all do, but we don't like. I haven't always moisturized my whole life. You know, I haven't done all this other stuff. So make sure you guys go and check out Lumen. I really recommend it. Great product, and even if you have no idea where to begin, Lumen makes it so easy to find the right skin management system for you.
So choose from different skin concerns to address, or just pick up a simple starter pack for free.
Free, that's crazy. You deserve to look and feel your best, and here's where you start. Go to lumenskin.com/what's good to get a 1-month trial of everything you need to start your skincare journey at home.
That's lumenskin.com/what's good to get your first month free. lumenskin.com/what's good. We will leave a link to it in the description down below.
Sure, yeah.
So make sure you check it out.
Yeah, definitely recommend these guys. And obviously also if you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, there's still going to be a link in the description. I didn't know you could do that, but you can. Click it.
Obviously, you know, you want your face to be looking good so that when lockdown ends and you go outside, everyone's like, wow, I could tell you stayed inside all day.
Look at that guy. He's got silky smooth skin.
Skin. You said that really weirdly. Skin. But yeah, how do you think... So once lockdown ends, obviously, what are you saying about YouTube views, stream views?
Well...
You know, like, just general effect on your social media presence after lockdown ends?
So I think lockdown for us obviously hasn't been as bad as others because obviously we can now just stream, focus more on our content. You've still got work to do. Obviously, not everyone has had the luxury of doing that or have been blessed the same way. But I think, and I know Josh keeps saying this as well. Josh says it feels like this few months has felt like it felt for him and you guys when you were in the original Simon house, just like making content, so many videos, etc. So I think, and for me as well, I think I find like new ways to be productive in terms of content. Obviously, got the new channel now, streaming more as well. So I've actually appreciated it. The one thing I want to do now is try and keep that up while also, you know, staying sane by going out maybe more. Me and Laura go get some food and stuff.
Do you feel the same as me where it's like you realize now that just before this lockdown period, you were slacking?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But now you think, I am actually doing too much. I need to find that exact middle ground.
Yeah, so like for me, it's always like a battle between like content and my music. You know, so recently I was streaming so much, doing so much that I had just no time to do music. So now I've actually like started streaming every other day, working on music. But again, I always say this: the trouble with music is like the reason I choose to do YouTube videos and stream and stuff is that I can always get something done. Whereas with music, I can't always get something done. If I'm working on someone else's, if I'm recording or mixing, mastering, whatever, I can do that. But if I'm working on my own music or especially lyrics, you can't just sit there and like write because it has to like come from your heart and it's you have to have inspiration to do it. So yesterday, for example, I'm sat here with my laptop open working on music and it's just not working. You know, it's not happening. So at that point, then I'm like, right, let's do something else and get productive. So it's just it's tough that on certain days that you're lucky or unlucky with whether you can actually get something done. But I do agree with you. Yeah, I've felt a bit guilty that I haven't been putting too much work in terms of the views and stuff. I don't know because I mean I know the revenue got like absolutely destroyed, which is slowly like rising back now, isn't it? The CPM is starting to like slowly rise back now. But to answer the question, I don't actually know what's going to happen with views. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a case of like as soon as lockdown is eased, like fully or like a lot more.
Yeah.
You'll notice a small dip in views and stuff like that and viewers, but only for a short period. Mm-hmm. Because I think people will overcompensate and go outside.
Yeah.
To start with, and then after, I genuinely think like even for like a week, and then people will go, actually, I'm gonna just sit inside, you know, for a bit and catch up.
Yeah. Because I think also, once school is fully back and work, certain people go back to work full time, you still see views drop. Because I know certain people in my Discord have been staying up to like 5 a.m. and I know that they never would do that before. If I was at school, because you have to get up at 9.
I've had a few people in my stream saying like, "Oh, I've got to go now because I've got work tomorrow." I'm going back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I know stuff will go down, but I think it will kind of level out. Mm-hmm. Like, I think at the moment anyway, views are slower to grow because people know they have so much time that they don't rush to watch a video. Like, if you put a video out at 6, like Sidemen video at 6, for example, that's meant to be out 6 Sunday every week.
Yeah.
We actually noticed in lockdown, obviously we're not able to post videos where we're out and stuff, but we noticed that views weren't as worse, but quicker they were worse, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. I get you. Yeah, I get you.
Because normally people are like, oh, Sunday, 6 p.m., I need to watch it, and then I've got school tomorrow kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas now, I think people look at it and go, I don't really need to watch that right now. I can watch it tomorrow because I've got nothing to do.
Yeah, and also I think one factor is that I think a lot of people don't even know it's Sunday anymore. So I don't think I don't think people are like, oh. So for example, in my stream, whenever Cyberman Sunday will be released, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to go watch this. I'll be back. I don't see that at all anymore. I just see kind of like over the week, people are like, oh, have you seen the new Cyberman video?
Yeah.
Rather than because I'm like, I see the video go up yesterday. I'm like, what the hell is Sunday already? Because I have no concept of days anymore. It's mental.
Yeah. So I think it will be all right.
Yeah.
And then CPM will go up and stuff. I don't know about Twitch viewers.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. I think they might be a tiny bit lower, but I don't know if they'll go down much at all.
Maybe the late night ones will go down, but then again, there's other people like in America, as well. So
yeah, I think it's just all this has done is like give people more opportunity to check out Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people have come over during this period to say, like, oh my God, like, I didn't know you streamed on Twitch, for example. I don't really watch Twitch, but now that, they have nothing to do, so they look it up for once, and they're like, oh, actually, this is all right. Like, I'll stay here.
For sure.
So you might get a lot of them staying, which levels out the views kind of thing.
Yeah. One thing I've been trying to do content-wise, though, and I'm thinking, well, you're probably the same, is that I'm trying to just make content no matter what now. So, like, I'm not, like... I don't even care what the views are. I'm just my job is to make a Pokemon video each day, stream every day, every chance I get to stream, and then I'll build the content off of that rather than being like, oh, I'm gonna do this video for this expectation. I'd rather just make content and then just it does what it does.
I mean, I'm the same. Like, we actually spoke about this the other day. We were like, before lockdown, the Sidemen in general, as in including everyone's personals, everyone's seconds, everyone the group channel, etc. We're actually in a better place now than we were before.
Yeah, because I mean, Ethan's posting now, right? Toby's still been posting every day on. Even Harry
Ethan's continued posting on his main. Ethan always posted on his main.
Yeah.
He took it like a week or two off or something, I think. But his second channel, he's now uploading a lot. Josh has started his Zerka Thursdays.
Yep, true.
So he's now going to try and do every week.
Yep.
Which him starting that kind of made me realize I really need to just post and not think about this video isn't good enough. I need to put more into this.
Yeah, for sure.
Blah, blah. I just need to put it out, start working on the next video. JJ's second channel, obviously, it's been going ham. Harry started posting a lot on his second channel. Vic's
smashing it, man. Oh yeah.
He's got 200k subs in the last month, and he's got his highest ever viewed month.
Wow,
it's
that's sick.
It's like everyone's channels are going really well, and I'm wondering, will that continue? Because after lockdown, I think Vic will still continue because I think he'll continue until Warzone kind of stops.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wonder if this is a quick resurgence in everyone going actually, I'm going to carry on doing this.
Yeah, they should do. I'd appreciate that, but I guess we'll see. Really, I think the thing is, I think while lockdown may be eased, I don't think the virus is gone. So like I said at the start, maybe it's just a little valley right now, and then it'll be back soon, and we have to go inside again. I do think it'll be with us for a while. I know, New Zealand now, I had no new cases for a week, 2 weeks, right, which is insane. So maybe this is starting to be the end, but I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna overcompensate too much in the sense that it's all gonna come back on us,
Yeah, not going to go out like every day and start like licking poles and stuff.
Yeah, or like I'll change my content.
I didn't do that before. Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I felt like I was just starting to get on a roll before lockdown. Like I had a couple series that were starting. Like
show.
I wanted to start that game show. I had the couples quiz thing.
Yeah.
Like I had a couple ideas where I was like, all right, this is, you know, I could do one of these a month. That's a guaranteed video, 2 videos a month.
Yeah.
And then
You could try to do it. You could try to do a quarantine show. Or do you want? I
don't know. I want to keep it up as I want to keep it at a quality.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know how football's going to affect views as well, because obviously there's so many Premier League matches on and Championship.
Yes, let's touch on this. So football is back. We'll be back on the 17th.
Yes.
Premier League and the 20th for Championship.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's going to affect, because obviously
Ooh.
there's like 2 games a day, then a day off, then 2 games, then a day off, then like 4 games. So I'm kind of there like, I can't imagine, like, I think the first week especially, everyone will be like, I just want to watch all the football. Like, I will watch every game.
Yeah, for sure.
Which means YouTube will get pushed to the side a bit.
Because we used to, obviously, whenever you post with football, we're always like, oh, there's football today. Let's not post. Whereas now, it's going to be... Well, no, bro. It's so 17th. So this is June. 17th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. It's every day, bro.
That's what I mean, and I can't... Jeez, okay, Jake Paul. I can't imagine YouTube staying at the level it is, or Twitch, while that's on.
But I think football views will be great.
For the first week.
Yeah, for sure. It's because, everyone will go to watch it like mad, crazy. Numbers will be probably received because it's back and everything, but then at some point it's going to level out. And, you know, it comes to a point where because football is so available now, less people will watch it, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, I think the first week, you know, the first game back is Aston Villa versus Sheffield United.
Yep.
That, after the novelty of football being back is over, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, yes, I'll watch Man City Arsenal. The next 2 days later, I'll watch Tottenham v Man United.
Yeah, I would watch Villa and Sheffield United if it was, say, a Super Sunday and it was the only only other game on a Sunday, for example. You know, whereas now, after this first week, if games are going to be on every single day, I'm not going to go watch that game. You know, I watch Arsenal City, etc. I watch other games, but fair play to them for putting someone free to air. By the way, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I don't know what. Yeah, it's weird.
But Everton,
like,
Liverpool,
some of them are, but yeah, I feel like they're going to be all over the shop, though, aren't they? Like some are on.
Yeah, it's like Sky, BBC, Amazon. It's mental.
Yeah, there's BT, Amazon. Mm-hmm. Wait, the broadcast live across current rights holders: Sky Sports, BT, and Amazon. While the BBC will broadcast 4 live matches.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be. Which ones are on? So free to air, Norwich v Southampton on Friday the 19th.
Yep.
Bournemouth v Palace, 20th. Newcastle v Sheffield, 21st. And Everton v Liverpool. So realistically... Oh, no, there's a few more, actually. Man United, Sheffield, Norwich, Everton, Burnley, Watford. Most of the stinkers.
Yeah, it is actually a lot of the stinkers.
Most of the stinkers are free.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well...
I'm looking at the table again.
Yeah, it doesn't say any of them are Amazon.
It doesn't, but I know it did somewhere. One there you go. Monday, 29th of June, Palace, Burnley, Amazon.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I'm looking forward to that being back. I just want to see some football.
Yeah.
I wonder if... I'm trying to think. It's annoying that there's like... Because you can't go to other people's houses.
Yeah.
It's annoying that we can't all get together and watch it.
We try and do like a Discord, maybe.
Yeah, but, you want to watch it on like a TV.
True.
I wish there was like... It's annoying that you wouldn't be able to put on something like, Hyde Park, put up a massive screen, because then it would just cause a mass gathering.
We could put AirPods in. You put AirPods in, sit on the lounge, sofa.
True. Makes sense. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to football being back.
For sure. Liverpool have won it.
Yeah, for sure.
Top 4 so far: Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Chelsea. United are 3 points off. What if United could do it? I think teams like United will have benefit from this break the most.
I think City are the only team there that I'm like, yeah, they'll come top 4. Apart from Liverpool. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm going to say Leicester. I think Leicester have got a solid shot, you know.
I think they have a shot for 100%,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like City are the only ones I'm sitting there going like, yeah, they will.
Fair,
They'll do it.
I mean, they got a game in hand as well.
Leicester could come back and just flop.
Yeah, you're right.
Chelsea could come back and flop. United could come back and flop. Like, yeah, I have no idea.
Arsenal, to be fair. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was going to segue.
Go on, yeah, go for it.
I was going to say, talking of flops,
Oh, yeah?
games consoles. We've got a tier list.
I thought you were going to go, speaking of flops, remember when you used to play games on floppy disks?
Oh, no, I was going to say, like, which ones did you think were flops?
Got you. Well, yeah, we've got
a tier list.
Yeah.
So it's a console tier list of, it's basically, I'll just press record on here.
Nice.
So it's a bunch of consoles over the decades.
Yeah.
And the description says, if I missed any consoles, I'm sorry. Even though a PC wouldn't be classified as a console, people on Discord recommended it.
I think it counts now, doesn't it? I think it counts as it's not a console,
sure.
but it counts in terms of the game, and because it's so popular right now.
Yeah. And if there are some missing, which we know there are, please just ignore them for now. And we've got GOAT, amazing, meh, bad, shouldn't have bought one. Okay, so the first one is a Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Bro, I feel like this is going to be a very top heavy.
Yeah, it is going to be. Yeah, because game consoles are amazing, man. That's one of the best things in life. I'm going to put this one here. I want to make a suggestion to say this is an amazing
Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to have a lot of amazing here.
We are. We're gonna have we're gonna have some arguments as well. I think GameCube.
We are. There's one or two that I know that you're gonna say you like. That no.
GameCube is a go.
Okay, GameCube. GameCube was so fun.
Yeah.
It was so. The only thing I didn't like about it was the discs.
Oh, they were sick. They were tiny.
Yeah, but you bought this you bought a full on games console. You bought a game like packaging, and you open it, and there's a disc.
Have you bought a Switch game recently? Because they still have.
Oh, they're the worst. Yeah. GameCube is. I think it's goated.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just our generation, but like
GameCube,
because I feel like older people kind of see it as like my older brother doesn't think it was like the best of the best.
Okay, well,
and I don't think
he's a boomer. So.
Okay, PS Vita.
I'm gonna be honest. I was never a big fan of this Vita.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in.
I
didn't buy one, so I can't put it in. Shouldn't have bought one.
I'm gonna put it in bad.
Bad. I agree on bad.
And I know people are gonna get us for that, but I think it was bad.
Wait till we get to the PSP then. The PSP, on the other hand, the conversation. We didn't like that.
No.
We'll get to it. PS3, okay. PlayStation 3.
PS3. You know what? Just because I want to be like, I don't want to put it in the same category.
Yeah.
I'm going to say meh.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in meh as well. You see, I would put it a lot higher, but I think they flopped at the beginning because they made it so expensive. Blu-ray to this day still makes me mad because we've got so many people out there who spent so much money on getting Blu-ray collections.
Yeah.
You remember the PS3 when it came out? It's like $800.
Yeah.
Mental.
And it was the size of a computer.
Yeah. Legit.
I think it was meh. Like, the way, if you think of it, how much it impacts compared to the PS2 or the PS4.
Yeah.
I think it's meh.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very meh.
It got better. Once they started releasing the Slimline, I had a PS3 and I really enjoyed it. I never had this one. I had the Slimline. That's where I played Modern Warfare 2 on it, etc. Loved it. But it's just, I can't say on this one, the image they're showing right now and the release of it from the beginning, it's meh. It's meh.
Yeah, there were, obviously, I still played it. I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the release games was Resistance.
Okay.
There was a game called Resistance, something Humanity or something.
Okay.
And I played that game. I banged that game out. But I never really sat there and was like, oh, this console, though.
Yeah,
this console. Yeah.
Okay.
PSP.
I have so many memories. Not this one. I think I had the first original one, the longer one. I had so many memories on that, man. GTA. Well, pretty much GTA.
I'm gonna just give you my experience. I genuinely think it was one of the worst consoles.
Really?
I genuinely think it was it wasn't good enough to play PlayStation games and it wasn't. It didn't have the ability of how the like console how you hold it and stuff to warrant a handheld version.
I think maybe nostalgia for me perhaps was. Where do you want to put it then?
I know you're going to disagree with me here, so I'm willing to take some leniency. I personally would put it in bad.
Okay, well, let's go on meh then, because I think meh is a good. I would put it in. Yeah, I think meh.
I'll go with meh. As I said, I'll have some leniency there.
Yeah,
I just think it was for me. My brother had one. If it was mine, I would have put it in. Shouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
Because I think it was just such a... It's like a handheld game at that level didn't warrant proper, like, joysticks and stuff.
Okay, I feel you.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I've not got a massive opinion on it, to be fair, but, like, nostalgia-wise, I used to love that console, but I think...
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Right, Nintendo Wii.
Okay, I want to hear... Did you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts.
I prefer the GameCube, but this is a GOAT console. Bro, it's a GOAT. It was the highest selling console of all. You couldn't buy one. You just couldn't get one.
True. I'd put it in amazing purely because I'm like, I don't think I played. Like, I'm actually trying to think of games that I played on it religiously.
But man, I smashed like fucking Katana, the game where Yakuza. That's it. Yakuza. You're running around like a Japanese mafia. Like swinging a sword with your...
I played that.
Yeah, it was really...
Wait, no, I didn't play that.
Oh.
That wasn't the one that was like comic drawings, was it?
Maybe like cutscenes, but in terms of like the actual fighting, it's like 3D type thing.
Wait, let me...
You got a sword pretty much, and you just hit things with swords. I think this is go like obviously families as well. Wii Sports, man.
Oh no, it wasn't that game. I'm trying to remember what the...
Maybe was it Fruit Ninja or something?
No. It was one like Yakuza. Was it Yakuza? I don't think so. No, it wasn't Yakuza. It was one where the thing you could do is you could actually put the controller into an attachment that made it like a sword.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember what the game was, but yeah, it was honestly, it was like I think it was cel shaded game that was so sick. Maybe it was... Oh, Red Steel.
Oh, Red Steel.
No more heroes. No more heroes, bro. I played Red Steel too. Red Steel was sick.
Red Steel is what I'm talking about, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not Katana. Sorry.
Not Yakuza.
Was that a game as well?
Yeah. So Red Steel was sick. Red Steel was a very, very sick game.
That's what I'm thinking about Red Steel. I'm not thinking about Yakuza. Red Steel.
Okay, Red Steel I played, and it was very sick. But I played a game called No More Heroes, and I banged that game out. No More Heroes was one of the sickest games I've ever played.
I think just in terms of as like what a console did in terms of like the industry, I guess
it was the first motion.
Yeah, and then like PS tried to copy it with the PS. What was it, like Play or something? I don't know. The little wand is just dead.
Yeah, and that was a flop.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I guess it has to go.
Yeah, and obviously like, the boomers, like it got boomers involved. Yeah, I'll make this point a little bit later again, but I think like I'm really glad that Nintendo now has a name for itself, like with the Switch, because I remember at a time when the Wii was there, everyone was like, "Oh no, Nintendo's the quality is not good enough." I'm like, Nintendo's never been about like actual visual quality; it's always been about
it's all about
gameplay
fun.
And so like now they're in their league of their own, man.
That's what I mean. Like the GameCube, realistically, at the time, the graphics. I never played a game on. I know some people are going to be like, "I played this; it was amazing," but I never played a game on GameCube where I went, "The graphics are unbelievable." Like, even Super Mario Sunshine, I think, was GameCube, and it's like, yes, the graphics were good, but they're Mario graphics. They're not. You don't sit there and go like, that looks like real life.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but they just provided the funnest games. Mm-hmm. Like the amount of I spent a year of my life probably just playing Mario Party.
For sure, man. It's they're in a league of their own, and they shouldn't even be in the conversation of Xbox PS4. It's Xbox PS4 in their own little. Xbox PS in their own little war. Then you've got Nintendo. Then you've got PC.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is what's that?
That's the Xbox One, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the Xbox One is a bit of a...
That's the new version.
Yeah, I think it's like one of the smaller ones, yeah.
I was going to say, I'm looking at my Xbox right now, and I'm like
that.
mine looks hella different, but that's just the slim version.
Yeah.
That's the Xbox, like...
One S or something.
Yeah. I've got the big chunky one still.
Same, yeah.
But they're the same thing, isn't it?
I think the Xbox One, to be honest, fell short.
I agree with you. The menus are quite slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at a time
I'd go meh.
Yeah, a time where... We'll get to it, but a time where 360 was king as well. They follow up with that. And...
Yeah, I feel like the majority of people that go back... That have gone back to PlayStation is unreal.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the sales right now. PlayStation 4 has sold 110 million units worldwide. Xbox One has sold 46 million.
Yeah, it's got to be meh.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in meh.
Because it's not bad. It's
a good... Yeah, it's still a solid console, but, you know, I think yeah, meh. Right, you said this is the Dreamcast, right?
Yes.
No, I can't lie. We have one of these, but I've not got a massive memory of it.
Yeah, I never had one, but my friends had one, and we played it at his.
What games did you play? Can you remember?
No, that's the thing. I don't have the memories of this game's console.
Oh, bro, you know, Azuma's
So
definitely made this tier list.
So I can't sit here and say, you know, oh, it's amazing, it's meh, it's bad. I'm kind of there like, I don't know where to put it.
Yeah, I agree.
So... It's annoying me.
We might have to put it in there, but I think there needs to be a tier where it's like, haven't played it enough. Should we just leave it?
Yeah. Let's leave it. Yeah, let's just leave it out.
For now.
Because I feel bad. Like, I've got a list of, like, the 20 best games consoles, and it's number 9.
Yeah.
So...
It's like, yeah, we can't say it's GOAT. Decent. We can't say it's bad either.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, we'll leave that out. We'll leave it out.
Yeah.
The Switch...
Bro, I'm very biased because I love flipping Nintendo, but again, that's just a GOAT console, man.
I can't put it in GOAT.
Why?
Because I don't think it adds anything to a normal, like, I don't think it's added much to make it GOATed.
Nah, it has, man. It's like, you go from GameCube, Wii, being like these, like, yes, like fun games, etc. But now you got the Switch that's like literally can run like good games. Like you can, you know, it's like a good console now. And you can it's a console and a handheld at the same time. And the games on this,
I'd go amazing, but I'm just there like I don't think it's gone from, you know, if you're looking at, you know, PSP, Nintendo's 3DS, etc.
It has, man. And also like same thing as the Wii. You can't even get one anymore. Can't even buy one. That's how popular it is. Look at this. I'm looking at the stats. 55 million sales since 2017. It dropped. You got Xbox One in 46 million. It released in 2013. All right, well, if you put it in amazing, I just want to let it know for the record. Anyone watching this, disclaimer. This is a go-to. This is more higher. This is higher.
I feel like you're just putting all Nintendo consoles.
I am. Not. Like I said, I'm biased towards Nintendo for sure, but I think the Switch is better than the GameCube and the Wii. The Switch is one of the best consoles to ever be released.
Well, okay. We'll go and go.
Oh, nice.
We'll go and go.
Let's go.
Okay. Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance. Again, I'll put this in amazing, probably. Or meh. Not that it's a bad console. It's just another version of the Game Boy, isn't it?
I'm going meh.
Okay, put it in meh. I don't mind.
It was literally the same as a Game Boy except sideways. I don't know. I didn't think they added, like, it wasn't enough.
I mean, all the Game Boys are in Go in my mind, just for a way for me to play Pokemon. But it's just this next one is Go.
Oh, this is Go.
Yeah, the Game Boy. Yeah,
this is 100% Go.
Yeah,
like the Game Boy. That's the OG handheld.
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
And then all these new ones definitely like moved forward the Game Boy, but in this, it's just the same but better, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the Nintendo DS. I played that a lot.
Let's go, man.
And I'm just trying to think, like, I'd go amazing.
All right, put it in amazing, but just Nintendo DS is a go, man. Like, it's
I don't know. The two screens didn't really change anything.
It was touchscreen. The bottom one was touchscreen.
I guess, but I just got annoyed at the touchscreen more than I.
Nah, it's go.
Like,
but I'll put it in amazing.
Okay,
just so I can't. But
Next up.
look, I'm looking at the sales as well. Nintendo DS, Well, to be fair, it's Nintendo DS family, but 154 million sales. That's the second highest console.
That's the family, though.
I know, but it's still...
That's the 2DS, the 3DS.
No, that's not, no, 3DS is different. 3DS is on a different list on here. So the Nintendo DS, 154 million. Nintendo 3DS, 75. Bro, nah, shut up. Metroid, Prime Hunter, Nintendogs. All these games.
You want to... Okay, I'll chuck it and go. Okay.
I just feel bad it's all Nintendo. But
You're such a Nintendo little fan.
I am, but listen, Nintendo has always... It's the greatest console of company of all time, man.
Okay, next up, we've got the PlayStation.
That's high up there as well, bro.
Yeah. I'd put that in GOAT.
I think I'm agree. Yeah, I'm agreeing.
I'd go GOAT.
Can't deny it's a GOAT console.
Okay, so the next one is the NES.
The NES and the SNES back to back. Now, this is not... I'd probably say this is not Dreamcast. I think we can rate this one, but I didn't play it enough.
I didn't play the NES enough, but I played the SNES enough.
Right. Yeah.
And the SNES for me is it's like my goated console.
Okay. What did you play on it?
The main game that I got obsessed with is when we bought it, it was called Super Protector.
Okay.
But it's known as Contra 3.
I remember we spoke about this before on a podcast.
Yeah, it's Contra 3.
Yeah.
And that game alone, for me, is like... That console is goated.
Yeah.
I think that console also had... did it have F-Zero? No. I think it had like F-Zero X. No, not F-Zero X. It had a racing game like F-Zero X.
Okay.
Whereas like spaceships, driving, whatever.
Yeah. I know that I used to play like Duck Hunter where you had the gun and you could shoot.
So that...
I think there's one where I'm running through... You're going through space as well.
Yeah. F-Zero. Yeah, it was F-Zero.
Okay.
It had F-Zero, that game. It also had Super Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my memories of that game is through my brother, though. I never physically played it. It's all my brother,
Yeah, that console for me has to be GOAT.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm talking the SNES. The NES, from what I've heard, the NES was better than the SNES.
Yeah.
Because I think it was more of like groundbreaking. But I can't judge it. I didn't play it.
Yeah, I get that.
So I don't personally want to judge it.
Right. Okay.
But if you want to...
So you're putting the SNES in GOAT, right?
Wait, I'm looking... Maybe I did play it. Duck Hunt was NES.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I know you said before the podcast this is an old console, but like it still was about like
Mario Bros, and Super Mario Bros 3 and Tetris.
Yeah.
No, that's goated.
Yeah,
but I'm putting both of them in goated.
Yeah, I do agree. And it's like it's heavily Nintendo, but like I don't know. It's just in terms of like fun. Like don't get me wrong. I know PlayStation, PS, and Xbox are the superior consoles in terms of like capabilities, graphics. Obviously, like Call of Duty, Skyrim, all these like high intense GTA. They're still goated consoles for sure. But I don't know. Just like. A lot of what Nintendo did was just insane, man.
Okay, Sega Genesis,
Sonic,
legit Sonic. I'm looking as well. Mortal Kombat,
yeah,
Streets of Rage, bro. I want to chuck this in GOAT. I want to chuck it in GOAT.
Come on, chuck it in there,
bro. These consoles are so sick.
They are.
Oh, I never actually had a Sega Genesis either.
Really?
That was one that. I played with my friends.
I
think we must have.
I used to have a handheld Sega. I used to love that. Sega.
One console that I have noticed is missing.
Go on.
Which I want to give an honourable GOAT mention to.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, earlier. I said this podcast is made by a Zoomer. I was like, how have they missed that? Because what they've done is, they've gone on the consoles they remember, then they've gone and probably searched, like, old consoles and put, like, the SNES in, but they must have missed the N64.
Nintendo 64. GOAT. I think for me, like, my biggest memories from consoles are from the SNES, Nintendo 64, and maybe the GameCube.
Yeah. Bro, N64 is mad, like, for me,
N64,
Pokemon
I would
Stadium,
say
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap!
Yeah.
Bro, no one played that game. That game was the
It was
best.
the best, man. Just driving through.
All you did was take pictures of Pokemon.
See a Mew.
It was so
Oh my
good.
god, I took a picture of a Mew, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, best game.
All right, next up we got the PS4.
I think PS4 does belong in a GOAT console, man. Like,
The thing is, it's definitely amazing.
yeah.
I just compare it to the PS2, and I think the PS2 is so much better than the PS4.
In terms of nostalgia, though, right?
Yeah, and like I'm doing it based on the time and like,
Okay.
you know, like I'm doing it. Yeah,
I do feel you, and that's another reason why I'm getting so gassed about these Nintendo consoles. Look at the variety. You've got the GameCube, the Switch, the Wii, Game Boy, DS. They're all different, right? Whereas like Xbox and PlayStation, it's just like PlayStation 1. It's just a better PlayStation each time, right? It
yeah.
doesn't change much other than like the capabilities of it. Whereas like I find like Nintendo,
They tried with the PSP though.
they did try, but then again, like you said, the PSP was pretty much just a handheld version of the PS. Whereas
True.
I guess the Switch is now that, but it's also both in one. Whereas like
They tried.
yeah,
The Game Boy. They tried making a completely different.
yeah, and the
console.
DS again is different games, isn't it? You don't play the same games on the DS that you play on the Wii, sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I'm gonna have to go PS4. Amazing.
Okay,
But if you want to go,
no, I feel
I
feel that. I do. I get that.
Because I just don't think if like I'm looking at everything in GOAT, I'm looking at everything in amazing, I'm looking at everything in meh right now, that sticks to me.
Yeah, okay, I feel you.
Like, okay, next up, Xbox.
I think the original Xbox. I have a lot of weird memories of this one. I think I'm putting it in amazing just because like I feel like Halo. I used to play
I think
Sims, Herbs.
That's the thing. I almost feel like it's got to be goated for Halo.
I think so, but then I'm looking at I think the 360 has to go and go.
I can see that. To be fair, I played the 360 a hell of a lot more than the Xbox One. The Xbox.
Yeah, but I was a spoiled brat, man, when I got this Xbox because you know they did the Xbox Crystal. I think we spoke about this before.
Yeah.
I really like pestered my parents for like the Xbox Crystal, and they bought me an Xbox, and I was like, it's not the one I wanted.
Oh my god.
They gave this one to my bro, and then they bought me a Crystal. I can't believe I did that.
Oh my god. Okay, you want to check it in amazing then?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna trigger people. That one.
But it's
I feel like that's gonna be the one that triggers people.
I do love this Xbox, and the controller there was amazing. But I just feel like 360, man. I don't know.
Okay, well, PS2,
Goated.
that's goated.
Yeah.
Bro, PS2 was out of all the PlayStations, I'd say the PS2 is the best one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. I do.
Why,
Agree.
what
No,
you
I
saying?
do agree. Like, I think the PS4 is still a sick console, but I think
I mean, the PS4 is amazing, 100%. I just don't. I think if I'm thinking like at the time, I don't know if it's because obviously it's hard because we play games for a living.
yeah.
So me getting a PlayStation now isn't like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I got a PlayStation. Like I'm gonna just play it for however. Like I remember Josh got an Xbox, like a day early or something like that, or a day earlier than like we could.
Yeah.
And we sat in a call with him, and he streamed his gameplay to us.
Oh wow.
Just for us to watch because we were all like, oh my god, this new console.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I get it, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Whereas now I get it and I'm like, okay, cool, like the new console's out.
I think it's because the games have got to a point where the standard of games is so high that we expect that. Whereas you're playing the PS2 and you're like, holy crap, I'm playing GTA right now. This is amazing. Whereas now, it's the games that are amazing rather than what the console can do, if that makes sense. I expect the new PlayStation to be able to run GTA, to run Warzone, blah, blah, blah. You know?
Yeah, true.
Whereas like...
you know what as well, PC's ruined it.
Yeah, PC. Yeah.
Because I'm sat there just like I'm looking at like, Xbox or whatever and going, so this isn't, I'm not playing Call of Duty in like 120 FPS right now.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
FOV.
certain games. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't even turn my FOV up to 120.
Yeah.
Like what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I'm a chuck the PS2 in GOAT and Xbox 360. I think it's also
I think
got to
it's
be a
GOAT, yeah. And just for those watching, like to defend myself with the original Xbox, the chunky one, I'm personally choosing one of these two to go on GOAT.
I feel that. I feel that. The only thing that we've done where we've gone like both generations is the NES and the SNES.
Yeah. It's just that. It's just
Well, and actually, no, we did PlayStation 1 and PS2.
yeah, no, I think it goes PS2 better than chunky Xbox, in my opinion. 360 better than PS3, and that's someone who had both. I was a big pioneer of, or a big fan of PS3, and then PS4 over Xbox One.
See, speaking of spoiled,
Yeah.
basically my oldest brother was like Xbox for life.
Yeah.
My middle brother was like, oh no, PlayStation for life. And I was there like, no, I don't have a console. So I ended up Nintendo. And obviously I loved it in the end.
Yeah.
But so I ended up, obviously our household had all three.
Yeah.
Like we were lucky enough to have that. But yeah, I don't think I touched the chunky Xbox much at all.
No, I played.
Whereas when the 360 came out, I was literally on it non-stop.
Yeah, Halo 3 was 360, right?
I think so.
I remember Halo 2 I played on the chunky one, and I think Halo 3 on maybe I don't know.
Halo 3.
But I guess looking at this, you can definitely tell like both of us have played Nintendo a lot.
360.
So say again.
Yeah, for sure. Halo 3 was 360.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, Nintendo 2DS.
Whack. Shouldn't have bought it. Whack.
I didn't even buy one because it was bad.
Whack.
So it's one of the bottom two.
Just
you want to put it in? Shouldn't have bought one.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you buy one? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're chucking it in. Shouldn't have bought
To
one.
be fair, as well, like there are 2DSs now that don't. I think I have one somewhere. So it's not 3D, but it still folds and it's still normal. They are okay, but this one here, the Nintendo 2DS, that is one console. You can't fold it. Is trash.
That is really.
It was
bad.
so cheap. To be fair, it was like £100, which I do like. It's fair enough, but it's so bad, man.
Okay, PC. I don't think we even need to have a conversation. It's go.
Yeah, it's go. Like, and that's coming from a person who's used I've used a Mac all my life, stood by it, disliked not disliked PCs, but I've always been like, oh, Mac's better. And now I use PC every day for every video I do, every game I play. You know, not even it just happened to like now I use PC. I don't even know how it happened.
This is the Game Boy Flip.
And it's Game Boy Advance SP.
Is that what it was called? Okay, yeah. I can't put this in GOAT.
Oh, this is so good. This is such a GOAT, man.
I can't put it in GOAT. It was amazing. I'd give it amazing. It's just it didn't really add much. Like I felt like it was a stepping stone between the two.
And then when you
but it was a stepping stone between the two. Like the DS at least made it like it made the fold perfect, and you know it added something new.
All right,
a fold alone is like.
All right, I hear you. As long as we've got a Game Boy in Go, I'm happy.
But we got the original Game Boy and DS in there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd go. Okay, I'll check it in amazing.
Definitely amazing. Nothing less than amazing.
Okay, the Atari. This has to be GOAT because it's like
one of the pioneers, right? I never played it though.
Well, I mean, like if you literally, if I just go like Atari games, for example, you're looking at Pac-Man. You're looking at like
it was like
Space Invaders.
Wasn't it the first console? Or one of the first consoles?
I don't actually know. The Atari. So there's I've opened a web page that's like ranked the 20 best gaming consoles, and it says the Atari was the first truly revolutionary step in home gaming from a sheer numbers standpoint. It was the most popular in the world. Games like Frogger to Space Invaders to Asteroids and more.
Okay,
I've played all of those.
Yeah, put it in Go. Without that, we wouldn't have any other consoles.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be.
Yeah.
Okay, Nintendo 3DS.
I put 3DS in like amazing.
I had one, and I would never. I don't know. To me personally, I was like, it's basically the DS with like a little cheap add-on.
Yeah, I would never really use 3D mode. I would just. It's better. Like, it can run better. It's like a better console, but it's just still the DS. I never turned 3D on.
Yeah. And the Wii U, the final one.
Oh, Wii U is dead, man. I didn't really enjoy it that much.
Bad?
Nah, meh.
Oh,
It's still brought.
so you don't have a single one in bad? Okay.
PS Vita.
No, that wasn't. Shouldn't have bought one. I thought you bought one.
No, I didn't buy
You
one.
said you shouldn't
I didn't
have.
buy one.
Oh, okay, so it's in bad.
Yeah.
Wait, did my brother have one? I'm trying to remember. No, my brother had a PSP.
This is the saddest
That's
thing,
why I
man.
did not like
You can't
it.
see this, but I'm showing the camera. Look at my Pokemon Ruby. The internal battery has run dry. The game cannot be played. Although the game can be played, but you can't. Oh no, the game can be played, but you can't save it and stuff. Bro, I'm in Ruby right now. I'm looking at my. Should I tell my team?
No,
I'm saying my team.
because I won't know any of the Pokemon.
Will Absol?
Okay, go on then. Nope.
Oh. Survivor?
Nope.
Alright, dead. Azumarill?
I recognise the name.
And a Magikarp. Then I've got Magikarp on my team. Bro, I named the Survivor as a snake. I named it Slither.
Oh my god.
I should do a video, shouldn't I, where I go through my old games and see what Pokemon I had.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Wii U, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is literally a Wii with a controller that doesn't do much.
It was the worst one by far. Yeah, it wasn't great, man. I think I agree with that.
That's what I'd chuck it in bad, personally.
It brought me Splatoon, man. Splatoon is a great game.
Well, that concludes it.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. As you can tell, Randolph is a massive Nintendo fanboy.
Yeah, and you've played it enough to like allow me to have that fanboy on this list.
Yeah. Some of them, a little bit like, I don't know.
I just think like I'm glad we're at a point now where people can finally. I used to hate it when people used to put it in the same conversation as Xbox and PS. Because like they are superior, obviously in terms of like what they can run, but Nintendo always had that magic touch.
I'd almost say the others are gaming consoles. That's an entertainment console.
Yeah, I feel you.
It still was obviously like powerful enough to play good games, but
yeah,
the primary use for most Nintendo consoles has always been like entertainment over graphics.
Yeah, exactly. And Switch saved them, man, because the Wii U was really bad. Like I think, let me look at the sales. Do I still have this page up? Yeah, the Wii U, oh my, bro, 13 million.
Jeez.
To be fair, the GameCube didn't have much
bad.
either. The GameCube had like 21 million. Xbox 20.
That's time in it. In it. Yeah. But yeah, that concludes it. I don't know if there is anything else you want to talk about.
No, I don't think so. I think yeah. These tier lists add like an extra like level to the podcast, don't they?
Sure.
I enjoy doing them.
Well, yeah. We're back, and that's the end of the podcast. Feel free to check out Lumen in the description.
Yes, go do that.
We'll see you guys next week. Keep tweeting us with the hashtag What's Good
Podcast
to let us know What's Good
That's what it
podcast.
usually is, yeah.
To let us know what topics we should talk about, etc.
Sure.
I know a load of people did actually tweet us. I was about to check Twitter on my phone. I know a load of people did tweet us with their like tier list of songs from Dissimulation.
Oh yeah.
So we do look at them, and we'll continue to
for sure
look at the tweets you send us. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Anything you want to add?
Real quick, guys. The tier. So I have to do this. Those listening and not watching, the tiers are GOAT, Amazing, Meh, Bad, and Shouldn't Have Bought One. Someone always messages me like, bro, you didn't read them out again. But I feel like we do read them out as we go through it.
I read it out at the start.
Okay, there you go. Take that.
I definitely read it out at the start, and then we've also said what the tier it's going in.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. Peace.